Welcome to the Inner Whisper, your sacred pause to come home to yourself. I'm Vane. Before we begin, if these spaces support you, you can subscribe to my channel, The Inner Light Path. It helps this message reach more hearts. Thank you for being here. And today, I want to talk about something that honestly I'm also going through. Not so much about letting go of the past or a relationship, but that moment when you start wondering if you should keep going or give up. There comes a point in any process where it doesn't feel the same anymore. The excitement fades, the energy you had at the beginning shifts, and suddenly everything feels heavier. But it's not just that. You also look at what you have been doing and you don't see results. No growth, no response, no clear movement. And that obviously discourages you because you start asking yourself, what if this is not working? If I'm wasting my time? If I should stop? And without realizing it, you begin to use the lack of results as a reason to question your path. And this is where it gets tricky because not everything that feels difficult is something you need to let go of. And not everything that hasn't shown results yet means it's not working. Sometimes it's just a phase, a part of the process where you can't see yet what is actually being built. And because you can't see it, you start to doubt. And in the middle of that, there are a few things you can return to. I want to offer you these 3 pathways to help you navigate this process. The first one, return to your why. Not the plan, not the outcome. Your why. Why did you start? What part of you said yes? Because when your why is real, it doesn't disappear. It might go quiet, but it's still there. And you can ask yourself something else. If you stopped today, how would you feel? Not the immediate relief, but afterwards. Would it feel like peace or like you left something important behind? Sometimes that answer tells you what still matters. The second pathway. Don't decide from an uncomfortable moment. Give yourself space. Because this moment is not the clearest one. You're tired, you're doubting, and decisions made from that place often come from exhaustion, not truth. So instead of deciding, pause. You don't have to figure everything out today. Give yourself a few days, slow down, but stay connected. Take a small step towards your destination. Because when you lower the noise, clarity tends to come. And the last pathway, change the way without abandoning the path. Sometimes you don't need to quit. You need to do it differently, simpler, less structured. Try new ways that reconnect with your purpose. Change the rhythm, the format. Get creative. And sometimes change how you speak to yourself. Because when something feels heavy, it is often not the project. It is how you're holding it. Ask yourself, what would this look like if it felt easier? And find ways to honor that. What would it feel like to do it my way today? Remember that you're not the same person who started, and your process can evolve with you. And before making any decision, let's pause. Not to find the perfect answer, but to return to yourself. I want to invite you to take 3 breaths of light. Find a comfortable position. Relax your shoulders. And if you can, gently close your eyes. Connect to your breathing. Let's take our first breath. Always inhale through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And let's inhale connecting with what's still alive in you, the part that still cares for that project. And breathe out, releasing the pressure to have it all figured out. Second breath. Inhale, remembering your why, letting it come naturally. And exhale, letting go of the doubt of this moment. Third breath. Inhale, returning to yourself, your body, your breath. And let go, choosing calm, giving yourself space, trusting that clarity will come. Stay here for a few seconds, feeling that sense of clarity. Before letting go of something important to you, always pause. Not because you have to hold on, but because you deserve to choose with clarity. Not from doubt, not from what you don't see yet, but from a place that feels more honest, more grounded, more you. Because when you choose from there, you don't abandon yourself. And you give yourself the chance to see it differently, to ask what still matters, to find new ways that reconnect you with your goal. Because sometimes it's not about letting go. It's about meeting the path again and again as who you are today. Maybe what you need right now is not to see the whole path, but to take one more step. Like Martin Luther King Jr. said, you don't have to see the whole staircase. You just take the first step. And I want to leave you with this mantra. I don't need to have everything figured out to keep going. I don't need result to trust. I choose to continue with what matters to me. Thank you again for being here. If this inner whisper resonated with you, I would love to hear from you. What is something you're choosing not to give up today? And please, if this space supports you, you subscribe to the Inner Light Path. Like this video to keep the message flowing. You can also find me at the innerlightpath.substack.com. Have a beautiful week. I'll see you soon. Love deeply, shine brightly, and embrace your journey. Ciao.